Hey, what's up, YouTube? Um, I'm gonna do a quick. I'm gonna try to do an unpackaging and a quick review all together in this video. So let me just get started. I had posted that I'd got this movie, The Theater Bazaar, that I had picked it up the other day. Um, it's kind of like an anthology story. There's 6 shorts directed by 6 different directors. David Gregory. He made a movie that I absolutely love called Plague Town. He's kind of the guy that got this whole thing together. He has a short on here. Tom Savini has a short. On Tom Savini's short, Fred Vogel acted as his assistant director. Um, I think this movie lasted, clocks in right at about like an hour and 45 minutes, something like that. I'm going to try to do this really fast and really quick. Um, and I'm going to go off and just start by saying that I had very high hopes for this movie. And as bad as I hate to say it, I was disappointed. Um, do I think that it's worth having in your collection? Yeah. Is it worth a watch? Yeah. Um, I actually got a really good deal on this. I didn't pay but like $10. Um, I'm just going to run through these really quick. The first one's called Mother of Toads. Basically what you've got here is you've got an American couple there on vacation. Um, they come up on this little town in the Pyrenees Mountains. Um, and there's an older lady working in the shop, and he finds out the guy's really into like the occult and different things like that, and he finds out the woman tells him that she has a copy of the Necronomicon. Um, so that sparks his interest. Of course, his girlfriend really doesn't care about any of that. She thinks it's all ridiculous. But so this guy goes to the house, and she proceeds to put some kind of curse on this guy, give him some kind of potion or something, and pretty much to turn out she becomes like a toad queen. She is like a queen of toads. So if that gives you any idea. The second one's called I Love You. Pretty much what this is about is there is a guy that paranoid lover. He's always giving his girlfriend a hard time, always bothering her, always calling her. Then you find out that I guess this one it had some humor. I mean, it had me laughing. I mean, it's pretty funny because there's a couple of parts in there to where she comes back to get her stuff from the apartment, and her lover, the new lover's outside. Well, they end up, her and her, uh, the guy she's breaking up with, they end up sleeping together, and she tells him, look, after we get done, meet me in the living room, and I'll explain everything. I'm leaving you, and on and on. Well, they get in there, and I mean, this girl is just, just telling this guy, look, I've been screwing around on you for years, and I think one of my favorite quotes that I laughed about was she said something about the way you fuck me is kind of like a whisper. And she said, I've had a whisper orgasm. She said, I need somebody that can fuck me like a scream. I mean, she just like was really just putting this guy down. I mean, I felt really bad for the guy, but I mean, it was pretty humorous because I mean, she was just laying into this guy, making this guy feel like shit. Um, and then there's like something happens with at the end. I'm not really, don't want to tell the ending because I mean, it would be pointless for you guys to watch it if I told. The next one is called Wet Dreams, and that's the one that's directed by Tom Savini. Basically, this is a guy that has been cheating on his wife and has been having nightmares. Um, One part of this movie that I was thinking is pretty funny. I don't know how many of you guys have seen the movie Teeth. If you have seen Teeth, you know what I'm talking about. There's kind of interesting part on that. Tom Savini plays this guy Shrink. He's going and telling the guy, look, I've been having these horrible dreams and this and that, and he tries to help him through it and whatever. Well, it ends up that the person to get the last laugh is his wife. Her and the doctor end up plotting together against this guy, and let's just say that the movie Boxing Helena comes to mind. If any of you guys have seen that movie, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm going to move on to the next. Is going to be The Accident, which I really possibly don't even want to talk about that because it was just shit. I mean, it was just ridiculous. I mean, pretty much you see a man and a woman, I'm sorry, a woman and a child in a car, a motorcycle passes them, hits elk in the middle of the road. You know, I mean, the description says the horrors of the real world are interpreted through the mind of a child. Well, I mean, it was just completely horrible. Boring. I mean, just, yeah, that one was just shit. I mean, I don't even see where it even had a place in this. But the next one, Vision Stains, this one is the one that I was just really, really wanting to see. It says that a woman addicted to other people's memories gets her fix through the fluid of her victim's eyeballs. And basically, this is a woman going around and she's finding all these like drug addicts, homeless people, homeless women. Mostly women is all she kills. She goes in and waits for them to get high. Then she proceeds to kill them, and then she injects a needle into their eyeball and draws out the fluid. Then on top of that, she ends up injecting the fluid into her eyeball. The whole purpose of her doing this after she has killed a person or during the process of their dying, basically what she is doing is the old saying that your life flashes before your eyes before you die. Well, that's exactly what it says. She injects this into her eyeball, therefore she can see that person's life flash before her eyes. The last is a movie called Sweets. That's the one that David Gregory. It says a perverse obsession with sweets turns sour for a couple in too deep. I have to say that this one, this again to me was just all over the place. I mean, pretty much there's this guy that fell in love with this girl and they have a addiction of eating sweets and stuff, and she basically tells him that, look, hey, I'm not gonna be with you anymore, and you know, but I'll give you one more chance to try, maybe we can make this work. Well, basically she's a member of this club and they just get together and just gorge themselves with sweets, pies, cakes, cookies, candy, whatever. And basically what happens is this poor guy, they cart him off. Well, not only do they like sweets, apparently they are cannibals also, because they pretty much just let this guy have it. I mean, they're just like tearing this guy apart, and for all you gore fans, that was the best one as far as the gore. It was fantastic. Short, but I mean, it was pretty good. Had some pretty good gore in it. So I guess if I had to rate this movie on a scale of 1 to 10, I would probably give it about a 4.5 or a 5. But you know, everybody has their own opinion. Everybody's different. I mean, I'm saying that I would at least give this a try. I mean, maybe I'm missing something. You know, maybe I'm thinking some of the problem, maybe I just had way high expectations for this thing. But it looks like I'm not going to have enough time to do the update video. I mean the update, I'm sorry, the unpackaging video. I had done a trade with somebody. So I'll close this one out and try to upload that unpackaging. So like I said before I go, I mean, you know, give this a try. Maybe, and you guys can let me know, maybe it's just me. You know, maybe I just had very high expectations, but it just didn't do it for me. Not saying it wouldn't do it for you, but it just didn't do it for me. So thanks for watching, guys, and everybody have a great day.